I'm gonna try something a little different. I think I've had problems in the past picking games that take a lot of energy, basically, to play, a lot of cognitive effort, like Cupheads and BattleTech being examples. And I feel bad starting these runs and then not having the energy to finish them. So what I got here is a bunch of short games, hopefully games I can complete in one sitting. So I'm going to try to stream a game to completion now. Um, Looks like a lot of these games are spooky games. The Old Tree is a horror game here, Blameless Horror, Mary's Room Horror, so on. Not, I don't usually play horror games. I get spooked easily, but apparently, if you want to get a short game experience, horror seems to be the way to go. So let's try one of these games. Do I want to? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's install this game. Hopefully it'll be fast. Let's show download speed here. Yeah, 16 meg should be quick to install, hopefully. Alright, so I don't know much about this game. I know these tags, I've read these tags. So that's about all I know. So let's start this up and see what it's like. Hopefully it's not too spooky. Although Halloween is coming up. I guess it's not coming up that soon. So there's a red blinking light here, and when I move my mouse cursor around, the red light moves a little bit. So I guess this is the start of the game. Like I guess there's no menu title screen in a sense. Let's try clicking. Try clicking the red dot. Oop, the red dot did something. So I guess it's a mouse game. Like I'm not even sure what the controls are. Okay. I'm not sure if this is an apple or a squid or something like that. Okay, looks like this is a mouse game. So far I haven't been using keyboard. Looks like I just click on things. I'm not sure if this is a timing game, like if I have to do something. No, it looks like he's gonna stop. So I'm assuming I click on this. Okay. His hind legs seem to just be being dragged behind him. He seems to be only using his forward legs to crawl. I was gonna say he's like a squid or an octopus, but it looks like he has 4 legs. Interesting. Wow. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Oh. That was actually by accident. I think I like by random fluke clicked on the water drop just as the bee flew under there. But like once I saw that, I had a pretty good idea that I had to drop the water on something. Okay, so first puzzle solved, I guess. Half semi by accident. I thought he was an apple because I thought this was a semi-apple, but I guess it's antennas. I didn't. It looks like he has 2 of them. I didn't realize that. So now we got to overcome bureaucracy is the next layer of horror, I guess, in this game. There's this board Beto, I guess. I'm gonna ring the bell, maybe. No, he doesn't care about that. Power socket here. I think when I click on it, I hear like this energy discharge. You know, like a. Let's try flipping the switch. Oh, 4, 3. I think I'm gonna be fighting this guy, trying to get the. I don't know if I thought this was an elevator button. I guess it is an elevator button, but it's one of those elevator buttons you have to repeatedly press to invoke the elevator, I guess. It's a strange design, but I know there's a little tab here. But before I look at that, I'm going to play around these buttons. Oh. I don't know if I solved it. I was just clicking around randomly to explore the puzzle. Oh, I see, because they're black dot here, black dot here. So that implies, you know, like I'm doing this layout, but it was rotated. But I don't think I ever clicked these bomb buttons, so I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Like, I don't know why the puzzle seemed to have solved itself. That was weird. I seem to be solving a lot of these puzzles accidentally here. If this were like D&D, I guess I have low intelligence but high luck is my character build. I was clicking on this because I thought this would be like the fake path in a sense. So you know, there's a trope in video games, which is when you have two paths to go down. Like I can either explore the B or I can explore the thing. You want to go down the wrong path because then when you finish exploring the wrong path, you're going to backtrack and explore the real path, right? But so what you don't want to do is you don't want to go down the real path for like an hour and you realize, oh, this is the real path, and now I have to go all the way back to explore the other path so that I don't miss content. And then once I finish the optional content, then I can go back down the real path. So I thought this was going to be the fake path because I thought, you know, surely the B is needed to solve some puzzle. But now, because of this, I'm feeling like it might be the real path. So let's explore what the B does here. Okay, so what I'm guessing is like this is going to make... I'm going to open the gate and the vent, and it's going to be dark, and I need the B to help me. Yeah. Okay. Now, hopefully my squid guy, my octopus, was a quadrupus? Hopefully my quadrupus. Can't tell this guy to go further. There's some lights here, which does what? It's unclear. So sparks here. Okay, again, looks like I solved the puzzle by mistake, just clicking randomly. I'm not sure if it was one of those things where like when I click on one, it makes the adjacent one change, toggle. That's a common puzzle setup, but I didn't have a chance. I guess like it happened too quickly. I didn't have enough evidence to verify whether that mental model was correct. So, okay, so now I'm assuming the goal is to, you know, get the fan blades to stop spinning so this guy can crawl through. I mean, it's spinning pretty slowly, but given how slowly this guy moves, I can see why even this low speed might make him nervous. So let's see. Oop. Okay, I thought there'd be more to it than that. Like, because I thought I would have to do something like align the blade so it does this, but apparently I'm on this streak of just like accidentally solving puzzles, right? Like, if I just click randomly, I'll stumble through the solution of the game, it seems. Oh. This is my first... I was going to say the first encounter with what looks like a sentient thing, but I guess there was the receptionist earlier, and there were bees and that big centipede thing. Okay, so I'm not even sure what the danger is necessarily. Like, am I going to be harmed by the steam? I'm assuming this is me now, by the way, or I'm sort of identifying with this creature. Am I harmed by the steam? Do I want to not be seen? Yeah, it's not clear what the restrictions. This looks like it can roll around, except it's blocked by this windowsill. There's an obvious button. That's the thing. That's what I assume to be the real path, which is why I'm avoiding it and trying to do it last. It looks like there is nothing else interactive on the room, not that I can see anyway. So let's try the button. Oh, what the hell is this? Some sort of... Okay, I guess this is like a dumbwaiter system, you know, like transporting, I guess, ingredients maybe for the cook. But apparently this bee really likes whatever this is. I don't know if it's meat or something. Okay, so I click on him to kill the bee. Relatively simple puzzle. And now what? The stew is ruined? The stew is good now? The robot doesn't even notice? Oh, okay. So maybe I have to help this robot prepare his stew. So I guess that was meat, now it's carrots. What else? That's a sausage? I'm assuming a fly's gonna try to, steal the sausage. But we don't want the fly to steal the sausage, we want to prepare a delicious stew. So, yeah, I was about to say, the typical video game trope is you need 3 things to prove that you understood the puzzle. So we gave 3 ingredients. I was a little nervous because he was still stirring for a while there, so I thought, okay, maybe there's going to be 5 things or something. That 5 is the second most common number of iterations. But no, you just needed to solve 3 things, and there was a bit of a delay. So I guess, like, I got by this receptionist, and I guess this might be, like, the big boss's room, perhaps. Oh, I'm gonna keep going. I thought, I assumed I would stop here, because I thought this was gonna be... I clicked on it and nothing happened, in fact. Okay, now what? Rakes, hoe, room. Okay. I guess just obstacles, move out of the way. Secret passageway in the closets. Kinda... a little gross looking. I was gonna say Escher, but it's not Escher. It's the guy who did, like, the Xenomorphs from Aliens. I forgot his name, but that's what this kind of reminds me of a little bit. Door here? Nope. Valve? Okay. What else? Lid here? Ooh. Okay, so I'm draining the water. So I'm assuming drain the water, let the guy in, close the thing, put the cap on, put some more water to raise it, and then I can exit here. That's my... I'm assuming this guy can swim. I'm hoping this doesn't, kill the guy. Maybe this is enough to... yeah, okay. And then open this and then you can crawl out. Okay. Yep, so this may be the first puzzle that I solved completely intentionally. Well, maybe not. I mean, there was the vent puzzle where I unscrewed the 4 screws, but I felt like that one was... It barely counts as a puzzle, right? Just unscrew the vent. Oh, there's a spider web here, which means there's gonna be a spider, probably. And you know how spooky spiders are. Okay. Easy puzzle. Unless, a spider jumps down right now and kills me, but that doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. Pile of junk. Some mushrooms here. Ooh, big eyes. Spooky. Hope maybe this huge round thing is a spider. Ooh. Okay, so this cable going into here was an accident, but I thought this was gonna be a pump to inflate it. Oh, maybe this? Yeah, okay, there we go. Whoa, was that a cat? I thought that was a spider. Because of the web, I guess I was practicing it was a spider. But apparently it was a cat or something, and the mushroom popping freaked it out. I was gonna say maybe am I in outer space now, but I might just be on like a tree. The game is called The Old Tree, right? So this might be the tree, and this is just like the night sky. Okay. On the listless leaf. Yeah, I was about to say, given that I went off screen, does that mean it's over? And it looks like it is over. Is there any achievements? No, doesn't look like there's any achievements. So I guess we've quote unquote 100%ed this game, right? We've finished the game and we've done all the achievements. So completed achievements. I think this was a free to play. I don't think I paid anything for this game. So there we go. Mark it as done. Let's look at our list now. Here's our new list. I don't think I'm gonna get through this whole list, by the way. And the list is like quote unquote infinite. Like as you see, as I check off games, more come in. But that was a short and sweet game. It was decent entertainment. Wasn't as spooky. Like I guess it was. The atmosphere was a little spooky, but it wasn't like there were jump scares or anything like that. Which is, I don't like jump scares, right? Like I feel like, I don't know. It's just something I don't take pleasure experiencing. In the same way that I might not. Some people don't. Some people, including me, don't take pleasure from riding roller coasters. Other people do. That's fine. We all have different tastes. But I mean, it's really the jump scares that I dislike and what makes me avoid horror games. Okay, so next game is finished installing. Not a horror game, according to the tags anyway. Action adventure platformer 2D retro controller. Okay, so let me pick up my gamepad on the assumption that that's what we're gonna use, and let's start up the game. Super Blue Boy Planet. Press enter or click to skip cutscenes. And I want to full screen it, but I don't want to do alt enter because I'm worried that would skip the cutscene. Maybe, can I do this? Okay, this is probably good enough. Okay, so I guess I'm the blue guy. Pink person is probably my girlfriend that I had to rescue based on, conventional video game tropes. Yep, gamepad works. Okay, so I guess this is all it's like. Left stick on gamepad to move. Press A on gamepad to jump. Checkpoint. Well, I'm the type of guy who's like, maybe there are secrets. So let's see if there's a secret here. Nope. The secret is that you can die. Speaking of secrets, by the way, the other common secret is to check left when the game wants you to go right. Press and hold A again to air glide. So presumably, there's no secret down here, but it's worth checking just in case, and it won't be too costly because we just got a checkpoint. Okay. Oop, I didn't press A that time, or press A after I already dropped. Wait, what? Oh, press and hold A again in the air. Sorry, I thought I pressed A to jump, but I keep holding down A to glide, but that's not the mechanic. It's like a double jump in a sense. Like I press A, release, then press A again. Yeah, there we go. By the way, that thing where I like press A after I left the ledge and fell. There's a all enemies can be jumped on. There's a video game design thing. I don't know if this is the official name of it. I heard it's the Wile E. Coyote thing, which is like some games, some platformers let you press A for like a fraction of a second after you leave the platform, specifically to help with that issue where like the player presses A just a little bit too late. What's this? Dynamite? Spikes. Jump on triggers to progress. I'm assuming this is going to activate an elevator. Oh, okay. Secrets. Nope, no secrets. Other secrets? Nope, no other secrets. What's this? Anything? Nothing. I'm assuming this is based on a timer. Oh, creepy spider. Music change. A little bit Asian. Oh, boss fight. Maybe. All enemies can be jumped on. That's what I remember. So he's gonna come out of pipes, and it looks like he's probably gonna go in a straight line. But yeah, some of the pipes he comes out will be annoying for me because I'm not in position to like damage him from there. Looks like he's losing segments each time I hit him. Like he's getting shorter and shorter. I killed the first boss, it says secrets. Nope. Actually, it's funny here that I can see the bottom of the pipe here, right? Because that shows that it leads to nowhere. I'm tempted to run off the edge and jump down here for secrets, but I feel like the game has not given me any evidence that there are any secrets like that, and I don't want. And I haven't hit the checkpoint in a while, so I don't. Interesting. Yeah. This glide thing lets you go up a little bit. Like you go a little higher than your max jump height. I had a feeling these guys would jump. They kind of look like those guys. Oh shit. They kind of look like those guys in Zelda, right? Those jumping. I don't know what to call them. Did I do a checkpoint recently? Let's not bother. I feel like there haven't been any secrets. Oh crap! I thought I hit A in the air, so I thought I would glide towards him, but apparently I'm not good at platformers. Is what? Yeah, wait. I can't. It looks like I can't glide after jumping on an enemy. Like if I jump and I press A, I glide. But if I jump, bounce off an enemy and press A, I don't glide. So today I learned. Gosh darn it. Which means comboing jumps on these jumping spider guys seems a little tricky. Just run past them. How's the... I don't know if my volume is... how my volume is compared to the game, so I'm gonna lower the game audio a little bit. Just to be safe. Oh shit, okay. And so I apologize if, like, during the whole first part of the video, I was giving commentary and nobody could hear what I was saying. Because I wasn't, oh god. Wait. I didn't land on that enemy. Like, I'm wondering, is there friendly fire for enemies there, where they killed each other? Or was it just a weird collision? And even though I thought I did not land on an enemy, I did. Am I too short for this? Okay. I wasn't sure if I was low enough that I could... Wow. That I could duck under the laser. Oh. It says the boss song. Like, boss UFO. I think he shoots straight up, right? Like he shoots in 8 compass directions. So it's not safe for me to just like hover above him and slowly glide down towards him, because if he shoots at that very moment, he's gonna shoot straight up into me. I was about to say, like, it's gonna suck if he just like forever. Gosh darn. Oh, and then the whole boss fight starts over? Wow. Well, I guess that's fair, because otherwise I feel like this would indeed be a pretty easy fight. The only tricky part is like figuring out the timing for when he shoots, because I feel like there isn't really a tell. It's not like he glows and says I'm about to shoot now or anything like that. So, and it's not like it follows the rhythm of the music either. So. Alright, so it looks like we're about 1/3 of the way through the game. Press down to fall through platforms. Oof. Okay. Happy, cheerful music. Of course. Oh wait, does that mean... Okay. That was interesting. Because it played... Let me do this level again, because I just want to check the mechanics on this. So as you can see, I have this thing on my head, right? And so it plays the propeller animation when I'm gliding. But when I walked off the top of that tall platform and I press A, I felt like I was falling way too fast for this to be a glide, like this here. So I'm gonna walk off, and then as I'm falling, I'm gonna press A, and you'll see my head thing spin like propeller. But I'm not gliding, like I'm falling super fast, except it didn't work. Oh, maybe I have to double tap. Yeah, like so it's doing the propeller thing, but I'm falling way too fast to be gliding, right? Like that. This is not the glide speed. That's just plain falling speed. So I don't know if that's a bug in the game. Press Y if you got stuck. Such as now, right? Like, I don't know if that was intentional, but that's a pretty good troll. Like, you stop to read the message, and that's what causes you to get stuck. Okay. So I guess I gotta hurry. Is the gimmick here? Running as fast as I can. Oh god. I'm assuming, yeah, okay, so I have to press that, and then I assume that makes the spikes come. I didn't mean to land on that. I'm assuming that makes the spikes come, and then you just have to do quick platforming to get across. God. Made it. Whoa! Traps. Castlevania 2? I was gonna say Castlevania 1 or Castlevania 2 style traps, where certain floor blocks are just not solid, and, you know, too bad for you if you did not know that. Nice trap with the yellow spikes. Okay, let me think about this. I guess I want to do a glide. Oh, wow. This is a pretty... Unless it's a puzzle and I'm just not getting it, but this is otherwise... Never mind. And I feel like this is the floor you can fall through thing. I was gonna say that seemed like a pretty narrow corridor to try to hover through, but your glide height seems pretty stable actually, so it wasn't as hard as it looked. Oh, and one thing I don't get is my glide speed seems to vary like dramatically. Sometimes I fall pretty fast, and sometimes I even go up. Like, you know, I'm not even falling. I'm moving upwards. Ooh, new song. I hope the spider guy doesn't follow me. Okay. Oh, that was scary. Oh god, oh god, wow! Okay. I feel like that was just... I got lucky in the clipping there. Like, pretty sure graphically he touched me, but I guess the hitbox... Secret? This feels like it could be a secret. I was wrong. There is no secret. Please. Okay. Oh god! I assume there's no secret down there. Wow. What? Good thing you put a checkpoint there, because I assume a bunch of people got screwed by that narrow corridor. I can't remember, there's a block down here? Nope, there's spikes. Yeah, see, I'm falling pretty fast for a glide there. 2/3 of the way through. Secret? There's never a secret. It's always just death. Oh god. I tried to do glide after enemy hits, which is a bad idea in this game. I'm assuming enemies don't die from spikes. Like, I'm assuming he can jump on the spike and he'll be just fine. Is he gonna jump or is he waiting for me to get closer? He's probably waiting for me to get closer. Oh god. Alright. So it looks like the real way's left, so let's look for secrets. Yeah, there's never a secret. Maybe I'm too optimistic now. There's no secret. Okay, so... Oh god. I did not expect laser guys right off the bat there. And the timing for this looks a little tricky. Wow. Post. He shoots after he dies. Like when I jump on his head, he fades out before fully dying, I guess. I don't know if it's a fade out. He sort of turns light for a moment. And during that light moment, he can still shoot. You actually gain a lot of air if you propel. Look at that. Like, normally I can't even hit that cloud that's up there, but... Oh. I don't know what the timing is, but I got like super high the other time. How did I do that? Is there a running thing? Yeah. Maybe running helps. I can't tell. I guess it's a combination of running and maybe timing. I can't tell if running helps actually. But sometimes, like I can't control it consistently, but I can get a lot of air sometimes with the hover. Oh shit. Gosh darn it. Is it timing? Because he's not shooting now, right? I feel like it's trigger, it's not timing. Although he probably has like a max fire rate, so like you can't just... If I re-trigger it over and over again, he's not going to keep firing over and over again. Okay, let's see here. Secret? Nope, no secrets. Oh god, just touching him kills me. I was so scared there to be spikes there, and so I was trying to propel her, but propelling doesn't always slow you down. Oh shit! I was standing there like, how the hell do you do this? And then it hit me. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for it to cycle the other way. Like now. Oop, missed it. Oh gosh darn it. Actually, maybe that's faster. Like intentionally die to warp. That's probably faster. So let me think about this. I want to hit the thing. Oh, is there no timer? Wow. I was rushing because I assumed there was going to be a timer. And I went up here because I assumed the timer would expire. So what I was thinking is like, I would Let's see. Like now, you intentionally die so that when I respawn this Phillips, yeah, and then I go here. That was my plan for if this had a timer, but there's no timer, so... Gosh darn. Wow. Shit. I'm gonna wait. Okay. Hit this. Jump here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was enough. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Because I'm assuming this is gonna reset. Yeah. Made it. Almost there, guys. Whoop. Boss fight. Looks like the snake guy again. Oh, is it boss rush? Is it gonna make me fight all the bosses one after the other? Except there's fewer platforms for this one. GG. I guess I'll just play conservative. I'm not gonna go for a... I'm just gonna wait for him to like do the low pipe, low horizontal pipe. Did I even, if he does it? No, I probably, yeah, it's pretty risky to try to hit him in the horizontal high pipe. Because I can't consistently do the propeller, like, and get like huge air. Look at that, I didn't even... So yeah, just so that I don't have to like restart the boss fight all over, I think I'm gonna play pretty conservative and only go for him if he comes out of the low horizontal pipe. This is fun music. I wonder if... I was gonna say, I was gonna wonder if this was Creative Commons music or something like that, if I can like find a track. And the only reason I'm suspecting it might be Creative Commons is because this game looks kind of low budget, which isn't like an insult or anything like that. It's not a criticism of the game. But like... Oh, it's not a boss rush. It's just, I guess, a harder version of the boss because there's fewer platforms, maybe? Crap. But yeah, so... I mean... When you're, as a game designer, you're trying to make a fun experience for people, right? So... If you can do it, like, with a low budget, like, you don't need $1 million to make a fun experience for people, that's a positive, in my opinion, right? That's a plus. So there's nothing wrong with low budget games. I'm just clarifying because I don't want if the guy, for some reason, the guy who made this game, or the girl, I don't know who made the game, or the team that made the game, if they randomly stumble upon my stream or something like that, they don't get offended or think that I'm trying to insult them or anything like that. So is that it? I complete the game, which means I save the pink person, who they never specified the gender, so maybe the main character was female and rescued a male character who likes the color pink. So quick check, let's see, did we get 100% achievement? We did get 100% achievement. Okay. So let's record that. I believe this was also a free-to-play game. I don't think I paid anything for this game. What time is it? I guess we could do another game. I kind of want to skip this one. You see here, this is a note. I tried this one earlier and it gave me motion sickness, so I kind of want to skip this one. Maybe I'll play it one day, but I don't want to play it tonight. I don't want to do a motion sickness night. So we're moving on to this one, Mary's Room. Free to play, adventure, horror, psychological horror, story rich, great soundtrack, exploration for person, multiplayer. That's interesting. I don't know. Sometimes people troll with the tags. You know, like they give tags that are not factually representative. So I'm surprised and a little bit skeptical. I don't think there's going to be multiplayer, but we'll see. Atmospheric, single player short mystery, walking simulator, female protagonist. Okay, let's give it a shot. Looks like I already had it installed because Steam is not prompting me as to whether or not I want to install it. So yeah, it's just launching the game. Unreal. Which means that there's a good chance it uses the controller, or there's controller support. Mary's Room is a short game designed to be experienced in one session. No save games are supported. Okay, so I have to beat this in one sitting is basically what it's telling me. Looks like the controller is not supported. Looks like I'm using mouse. Check if there's any meaningful settings. Press Y to toggle mouse and invert mode. So maybe it does allow controller. So I'll check that when the game actually starts, I guess. But let's start the game, and we'll check if the controller works or not.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
So controller does work. I'm surprised that the image here changed. I don't know if that means I'm hallucinating or if I'm in the future. Also, I am very surprised that there was voice acting. This is like a much higher budget experience than I was expecting.
I don't want to go back down.
I was expecting another low budget game. No entry unless you're a tourist from the future. I'm not really liking the gamepad controllers, so I'm going to switch to keyboard and mouse here. So this might be a slightly futuristic game, although you know, like this sort of technology, like Windows portraits that change, would not be implausible to exist today. It's just it would be uncommon. So why would I want to zoom on the door? I want to open the door. And it looks like I do have the option to open the door if I want to. Okay, let's be a little bit systematic here. Let's do that.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Okay. This door looks special, so I'm assuming that's the real one. It also looks slightly ajar. So let's assuming that's the real way. Let's check the other door first.
No, that's her parents' room.
So the fact that I'm calling it her parents implies that like they're not my parents, right? So I'm assuming we're entering Mary's room because that's in the game. Her probably refers to Mary, so I am someone other than Mary. And I'm not part of the family, maybe? Or maybe I'm distant, I might be an aunt or an uncle. Well, not an uncle, unless I have a strangely feminine voice, but... Welcome back, Kelsey. That's probably me. So there's a mirror, but I don't have a reflection. Probably not indicative that I'm a vampire, probably just a technological limitation. Possibly an artistic one. Bumblebee. Very sure, no. We'll take a look at that in a moment.
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There's only one thing to do. Get to Marie.
So I'm assuming this is me, Kelsey Jackson. She sent me a postcard, and so here I am in Mary's room, presumably, and I'm getting to her. Like that sounds like I'm trying to rescue her or something. It's not clear to me exactly. what's going on, and that's probably intentional. On the
She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
Kelsey's guilt trip. Alright. I think I've explored everything. So let's take a look at that journal.
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
So is this like a flashback? One back in time, maybe?
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres. I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there. She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
That's kind of spooky that someone else was there.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Sounds like these girls had a rough childhood.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt. She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards had been dealt. Any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
I guess that's a metaphor for something, although it's not clear to me what exactly.
He had money, you see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from. There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took. Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything. Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
I just saw sparkles come out of the journal. I guess that's what you mean by journal updated.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor. Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
So I'm trying to put together the story here. They met. I guess my character's homeless or something, or had a rough childhood. Like, my mom doesn't always feed me. So I went to the food kitchen, and Marie and her dad maybe worked there or volunteered there, and that's how I met these two.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us. Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went. Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Okay, so there's a puzzle here to solve.
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again. Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later. Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
I wonder if the room is this room or if she's referring to some other room.
Yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. Alright, I might have been a little jealous.
So, might be worth checking if that's the password for March.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
So that cat in a black hole. TV. I don't know if I want to turn on the TV.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
This is my phone? Yeah, Kelsey's phone. Okay. Alright, let's turn on the TV. Can I crouch? Oh, there we go.
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
March 4th, right? This is... March 4th?
She must have written it down here somewhere.
I'm not a ... I'm not a library? That seems like a weird thing to assert. I'm not a library.
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
Why could I? I'm not a what?
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, a weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
I'm not a what? What? I'm not a... I mean, she's not a lot of things. She's not a bumblebee. She's not a library. Can't leave the room. I'm assuming I cannot. Check doormat.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
I'm not a shadow person? Okay. I guess that has some sort of special meaning to these girls. I'm not a shadow person. Kitty. Is that cat playing with the fish thing? What OS is this? This is a weird OS. Battery's almost dying. This is pretty recent, 2018. Let's check email, I guess.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Harassment by fellow students. Hi, Marie. It grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you're ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, the principal.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove. One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them. When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor. Marie.
Holy shit.
What were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
That escalated quickly. So I feel like I looked at everything, so except the journal, so maybe, unless there's something on the bed that I missed. Okay, let's check the journal. Oh, what was that? Case. I don't think I looked at case.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Okay.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything.
Probably
But
not
she should have blamed
the
him
phone number.
for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Smoking jar.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver. Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house. I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free bird.
5-digit number. Here's 4 digits. And then the third 5th digit here. 56223. I guess we can try it. 56223.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case.
Just make sure I didn't get wrong. 56223. Okay, so I guess that's not the combination.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Should I? I'm tempted to look up this QR code in real life. I don't even know if I have a QR code on my app on my phone. Sorry guys, let me see here. Is this read QR? Let's try it. And we're using the Amazon Firefly app. What does it say? Well done, you. Thank you so much for playing. That's what it says. Okay. Five digits.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party.
5 digits, 5 digits. Was there a second trigger here? Or was it just pizza box twice that I triggered by mistake?
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie.
Alright, let's check the journal. High school kid saves classmate from hunger. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it. As if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book, my life story, so they'll stop bugging me. Crazy people here for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined food rescue to help. There, at the end, everyone's satisfied. Oh my god, they put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembers me from food rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm gonna explode from excitement. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. And what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something, so I offered her my sandwich. Alright, why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Mary. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. And now we're behind on the project too. I hope we can make the deadline. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. They are never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop, leave us alone, so I can forget that whole god-awful night. Something my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out, I swear. I think I could have killed him, but the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces, neither did my dad, so they never caught him. I'm not fearless. Raw just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam. She didn't even realize what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe that we were friends. I guess I am a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. I love cats because they're not afraid to be difficult. Life matters, loving the chemistry. Happy birthday, Mom. I'm trying to see if I can make, if I can, in an obvious way, make 5 digits out of this, but I'm not seeing it. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do that all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. Fuck, I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on Classics night at the theater. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually freaking hugged her, and she pushed me away. Asked me what I thought I was doing. And that Trevor asked her was enjoying the show, and her stupid cheerleader friends. I am alone. I wonder if I'm missing something here. Let me check out the air pages. Yeah, mostly, maybe here. I was gonna say most of the air pages don't really have much white space, so I might be missing something. I feel out of place everywhere outside of this room. She said she was sorry, I know. But fuck, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and that's not what a friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be a friend. She was embarrassed. Fuck. Don't forget. I already see what this. Oh, this is the pebble. I guess the rock that was thrown through the window. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night, the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9 because they look absolutely gorgeous on Kelsey's feet at least. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. Yeah, I'm definitely missing stuff here. She called me her friend today. I'm not a shallow person anymore. She's my friend. Is that... Kelsey's so angry at the world like all the time. It's kind of annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just has to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to deal again, not drugs, the cards. Kelsey broke up with Trevor, finally. She can do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes from her body. Fuck. I promised not to swear, so there you go. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that. As if I got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trailer. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can handle that if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his finger across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scary-ass clown, I'd laugh, but he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared shitless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill. Best night ever. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now, and on this day we rode them through Mr. Jones's orange grove in broad daylight. We got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized, bumped on the head didn't do her any good. Fuck. Yes, I'm swearing now, a jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt, or worse, go back to him. Trevor's dangerous. I know it's him, but there's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. I can't sit and watch. I'll have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns off of anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone, it's just I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know? Isn't that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. I'm meeting him out of town somewhere, a little shady I admit, but with Trevor looking around, I'll take my chances. There's been another home invasion, just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time, and the police thinks it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house? Can't wrap my head around it. It's too big, but Kelsey says it isn't true, that Trevor is a bastard, but he would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn shirt, I think she might be in denial there. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. Let's see if I can I could try this date, 6/5/2018. No wait, that's 6 digits. We need this. Beer, water, and oranges. Like so many nights before Trevor. No, I am not going to let him spoil my night at the pool, Kelsey. He who shall not be named shall not be named. Not today. I guess that's the end for now. Hello.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
I felt like I looked at the pillow before, and I did not get an interaction sign, so...
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them.
Maybe I wasn't close enough to trigger the interaction point.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told.
Just 2 shopping bags.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her. She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
5 digits. Where can I get 5 digits?
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. I wore those a lot, not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know. Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well.
Longest day for
La La Land.
the early. Come and tell me what to.
Why does someone need to get hurt? Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. One day, when Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal. hated that thing. Mr. Torres and Marie.
Why can't I pick up this post-it note?
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty stumped now. I don't know where.
I'm not a shadow.
I don't know where to go to find 5 digits.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff. Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
I still don't have 5 digits, but maybe there's more clues in the journal. Here, this is new. These are the good times that make me forget how much road seems so far away. Wait a minute, this little song. This is new. We had a party today celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy familiar faces loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows her. She's gorgeous. It surprised me is all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere, so I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. So here's what I'm noticing. As I complete the journal, there's these numbers. So like 3. So first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 blue dots here. On the blue dot number 1, it says 3. Nothing here. Still on blue dot number 1. Blue dot number 2 says 4. So 3, 4, 3, 4, 9, 3, 4, 9, 5. And then I'm missing whatever the last digit is. So I could like, I brute force it, right? Because there's only 10 possibilities left. But I think I'm going to spend a little bit more time looking for whatever it is I might be missing. One. There
Mr.
we go.
Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Yeah, one. Okay. I feel like I might still be missing some things. Like, I feel like there's just whole huge white space here. But maybe I'll spend a little bit more time looking around. But if I don't see anything, I guess I'll try to open the case. I already looked in here. Yeah.
Lorraine?
Stone.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Let's see here. Still missing this thing. Let's see what the new thing was for the stone. Oh, maybe it's this thing. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That Lala night she was with Trevor, and he is such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it alright. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the public, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go, really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on my bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and Dad's okay with it. Okay. I still don't... we're still missing what looks like maybe 2 or 3, possibly even 4 clues here, but I don't know what they are, so I'm gonna proceed with the box. So 3, 4, 9, 3, 4, 9, 5, 1, 3, 4, 9, 5, 1, 3, 4, 9, 5, 1.
What is the code, Marie?
3,
Wait.
4,
The journal. It must be in the journal.
5, 1.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey.
Oh, shit. No, don't feel that.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it. so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor, in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres, but I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Oh man, that scene was intense. I regret Food Rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her, it turned out. It's all been bullshit, and I'm so stupid. I should have realized it that loud night and walked away for good. Because someone died right in this room. I made him die. I pulled the trigger, made a bullet pierce his head, made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks into the floor where it will remain forever, to bear witness to what I'm capable of. I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her, I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person, a killer? I shot him in the head for Christ's sake. I could have gone for his leg. That caused him intrusive thoughts. I said the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to tank and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, maybe I'll send for you someday when all of this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. Hi Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you can read my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how because I don't understand any of it. You were my friend and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you. I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be alright. Marie.
Look, Mr. Torres, I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them. No, that's her parents' room. What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Wow. It's a powerful game, powerful story. I enjoyed it. I'm worried I didn't find all the secrets. Yeah. Okay. Complete the game, but haven't found all achievements. Might come back, revisit that. Oops. Let me short games. But otherwise, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. So yeah, had fun. Played a couple games. Actually, finished some games for once on the stream. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.